Hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about a hero who doesn't just kill his enemies but literally pulls them in for a certain death. A hero whose mere appearance on the map is enough to make the enemy play a bit more cautiously. Of course, we're talking about Pudge. In this video, we'll thoroughly break down his abilities, the best skill build, the current item build, find out which heroes he's especially strong against, and who can give him the most trouble. If you've been wanting to learn how to land hooks, win mid, and dominate the entire map, then make yourself comfortable. Pudge's main strength is his ability to create an advantage out of almost nothing. A single accurate hook can turn an evenly matched game into an effortless and quick kill, but the real secret to success isn't just in his first skill. Pudge feels right at home in the mid lane, where he quickly reaches crucial level 6 and from the very first minutes starts actively roaming across the map, helping his team. Every successful gank makes the hero stronger, and thanks to Flesh Heap, Pudge becomes tankier and more dangerous with every minute of the game. That's why a good Pudge is capable of dominating at almost any stage of the match. When Pudge uses his first skill, he throws a hook that grabs the first enemy it hits and pulls them toward him. A single accurate hook can decide the outcome of a fight or give your team an easy kill. The better you can anticipate your opponent's movements, the more often your hooks will hit their mark. The second skill creates an area around Pudge that deals damage to both enemies and the hero himself. This ability works perfectly with the hook and prevents the enemy from escaping. The main thing is not to forget to turn it off after a fight so you don't lose health. Always turn on Rot during your ultimate. This way you'll deal significantly more damage. Flesh Heap is Pudge's third passive ability. For every kill near the hero, he gains additional strength. With this, he becomes increasingly tanky. It's thanks to this ability that Pudge remains very durable even in the late game. The more actively you participate in kills, the faster you turn into a real tank. Pudge's ultimate holds the selected hero in place and deals heavy damage to them. It's best to use it right after a successful hook before the enemy has a chance to use their abilities. This combo allows you to easily destroy most squishy heroes in just a few seconds. The most reliable skill build for mid Pudge looks something like this. After that, we max Rot, then Flesh Heap, and then finish leveling Meat Hook. And we take the ultimate whenever possible. So what should you buy on Pudge? At the start, we buy a Tango, 2 branches, a circlet, and a gauntlet. After that, we get a bottle as early as possible to control runes and constantly restore health and mana. Next, we buy Phase Boots, Bracer, Blink, Aghanim's Scepter, Black King Bar, Shiva, and Heart of Tarask. This build makes Pudge very tanky, increases his damage and abilities, and allows him to confidently initiate team fights. If necessary, don't be afraid to swap out 1 or 2 items depending on the specific game. Sometimes an early BKB or Shiva will be more useful than the standard build. How do you play mid Pudge? In the early minutes, your main goal is to hold your lane confidently, control runes, and reach level 6 as quickly as possible. Don't throw your hook without a reason. Sometimes it's better to force your opponent into making a mistake than to rely on luck. After getting your ultimate, start moving actively around the map. The combo goes like this: hook, ultimate, and once you've activated your ultimate, use your second skill. This combination makes it easy to kill most heroes, especially if your teammates are nearby. In the mid game, always look for opportunities to gank. Even if you don't manage to get the kill, just showing up can force enemies to back off and give your team more space. In the late game, your role changes. Now it's important not just to land hooks, but to pull out key heroes or initiate fights at the perfect moment. Pudge works best with heroes who can quickly follow up with crowd control or deal a lot of damage. The best allies are Sky Mage, Invoker, Grimstroke, Mirana, Lion, and Hoodwink. All of these heroes are capable of dealing massive amounts of damage quickly, while Pudge holds the target with his ultimate. Because of this, most squishy heroes die before Dismember even ends. But like any hero, Pudge has opponents who are much harder to play against. The most troublesome among them are Huskar, Viper, Lifestealer, Slark, and Anti-Mage. All of these heroes either win the lane or are able to survive your combo and quickly punish you for any mistake. That's why it's important to play more carefully against such heroes, help other lanes more often, and not try to win your own lane at any cost. In conclusion, I want to tell you that Pudge is not a hero who can turn the game around with a single lucky hook, but every highlight moment is backed by dozens of hours of practice, a good understanding of the map, and the right timing for attacks. If you learn to anticipate enemy movements, rotate around the map at the right moments, and make the correct decisions, Pudge will become one of the strongest heroes in your pool. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.